Hey Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching, welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. So today we're going to take a look at what is it that your person afraid to tell you. So what is it that they want to tell you, but they're scared, they're afraid to do so. And of course, this reading is in the tradition and the spirit of Halloween. So it is going to be a general reading, so please just keep that in mind. If you're after a personalized tarot reading, one in which the reading will be tailored to you and your situation specifically, please feel free to reach out and connect. I will be listing my email address just below the video here. So let's give the cards a shuffle and let's begin, shall we? What is it that your person, what are they afraid to tell you? What do you deserve to know, but they're scared to tell you? Okay. Interesting. They're definitely leaving you in the dark about something, let me tell you that. There's definitely a bit of a resistance here. Oh yeah. Definitely holding on to some information or withholding information from you. Something that you're probably better off knowing than not knowing. Okay, interesting. Now, for some of you, you may be dealing with a person who has walked away or who's pulled away. Okay, someone who might have ghosted you, who might have disappeared, just pulled away abruptly, someone who just might have walked away here for whatever reason, okay? I feel like this person is still very much attached to you, but to me, it feels like they're very scared of communicating what's going on with you. This person seems to have a very anxious attachment style, okay? So they're coming across as someone a little bit clingy, a little bit needy, you know, not very self-sufficient here. So there's definitely, this person is very attached to you here. There's also something, I feel like there's something here that your person really gets defensive about. And whenever you bring this topic of conversation up, this person always gets really, like, they arc up or they get really defensive, and they strive very strongly to almost disprove what you're saying. Whatever it is that they get so defensive about, I just want to tell you that there's some truth to it. Okay, so whatever this topic of conversation is, it's something that's been brought up a few times, and it's something that you don't see eye to eye. But whenever you say something about this person, whether it's an ex or, you know, whatever the situation, whenever you bring it up, this person feels the need to defend that person or defend the situation. They do that because, you know, as the saying goes, whoever is most guilty, oftentimes they come across as, you know, quite defensive here. So there's something that they feel like they have to protect, or feel like they have to disprove what you're saying, is because there's truth to what's being said. If not a whole lot, but there's still truth to what's being said. They're afraid to tell you this because they feel like they want to keep it to themselves. Maybe they don't know how to tell you. There's something that they're definitely keeping you in the dark about. Now, for some of you, maybe you're not necessarily communicating with this person right now, or all of a sudden they've just went really cold, because the Five of Pentacles emits this kind of cold air or cold energy in your spread. So did this person just go really cold or distant all of a sudden? Did they slowly pull away? Did they do the slow fade, the slow burn, or did they just, you know, went Casper on you? How, you know, whatever your situation and however it fits with you, there's something that's going on with this person that they're scared of telling you. Now, I feel like it's not to do with you personally. I know you're personally involved with this individual, so it's hard for you not to personalize that pain and that hurt. I get it. But try and not take it personal, because what's really going on here has very little to do with you. In fact, it's more to do with them and behavioral patterns. I feel like they've done this type of thing before. So maybe it's when they do this, when you guys tend to argue a lot, or when their feelings for you start getting deeper, and this is where they pull away. So to me, it feels like it's a behavioral pattern, okay? It's a holding pattern. Whenever there's, you know, things get serious, or their feelings get serious, or whenever maybe arguments get a little bit heated, this person tends to pull away instead of talking it out, you know, and just telling you what's going on with them. They just go distant, or they go cold. So there's definitely something going on with them from what I can see. And I definitely feel like there's behavioral patterns, holding patterns, but they don't serve them positively. Your person doesn't share a lot with you. It feels like your person is very closed off here. And it's not, again, it's nothing to do with you. I feel like it's just your person. I feel like they're very guarded here. They're very defensive. They're very guarded. They wear a lot of heavy emotional armor. So for you, it's really hard to get through to them, to break down these barriers, because it's like they're very shielded. Notice the placement of the pentacle. It's almost like a shield, protecting his heart here. Your person, I feel like they want to open up. They want to open up, and they want this to work out. They do, but without them actually being aware of it, or without them actually realizing it, they're what's blocking this connection. They're what's causing unwanted blockages, purely because behavioral patterns that they have, because they haven't addressed them, because they haven't untied some of the knots on these issues, they're what's preventing this person from growing as an individual. And it's also what's preventing this connection from growing, because ultimately there is a fear, okay? There is a fear, or there is insecurities. There's emotional insecurities in your person's energy. There could be fears of, emotional intimacies. There could be fears of commitment here. There could be fears of getting to know someone on a deeper personal level. So they have some sort of emotional insecurities here, some issues that they need to work on, because it's those issues that are preventing this person from opening up and from, from giving this connection like a proper go here. They are attracted to you. I feel like this person is very much attracted here, but I'm also seeing that there is, when it comes to how they feel about you, and when it comes to maybe personal emotional experiences in the past, they don't really share a lot with you, okay? Because with justice, when it makes an appearance, it's often a reminder that sometimes the truth is not what we perceive it to be. It's not what we know it to be. And whatever it is that they're telling you specifically about a situation or a subject or a topic that they get very touchy, they get really touchy on, and they get really defensive. Like if you bring up an ex, they feel the need to really defend this ex, or they get really touchy and sensitive around this subject. It's because there's something still there, okay? And I know you don't want to hear this, and you don't hear it from them. You're hearing it from me, from the spirit, because they don't know how to talk about it. Maybe, just maybe, on a subconscious level, because of the presence of the moon here, they're actually not aware that they are being impacted by this person, or by this energy, as much as they are here. Now, your person also they suffer from abandonment issues. So that's the other thing. Remember how I spoke about behavioral patterns and holding patterns? For some of you, unfortunately, this person has walked away, or if you've been ghosted and this person, or if it's an energy that's just pulled away and just stopped talking all of a sudden. I mean, everything was good, was great, and then bam, all of a sudden they disappeared. Why do they do that? Because there's abandonment issues around their energies. It feels like they did that. They pulled the plug first before you could. So in a way, it's like a protective mechanism. I know it doesn't make sense, but trust me, this is what's going on. In a way, it's like they are scared, deep down they are scared that maybe possibly you could wake up one day and just stop communicating with them, or you could wake up one day and just distance yourself away from them and from this connection. So in order to prevent that upcoming hurt and that pain and that those emotional triggers around their energy, in order to prevent that from happening, they pulled away before you did. They walked away. And that's the other thing I've mentioned. This is something that they typically do. It's a holding pattern. It's a behavioral pattern. It's a protective mechanism. It's a defensive mechanism. It's what they do to protect, to guard their heart here. I'm not saying it's right, but it's what they do here. And some of you never really got closure here. So if someone has ghosted you, I feel like the Eight of Cups here is telling you that in this situation, you're going to have to draw on your own closure, guys. Okay, because you're not getting it from them. They might come back, but I feel like because of these patterns I see in their energy, they'll probably do it again. Alrighty, and these are your messages. So thanks guys for watching and listening. Please show your support by subscribing to the channel, liking, sharing, commenting. I will be sharing with you more tarot love messages, so stay tuned. And I do want to wish you all a happy and safe Halloween. Bye.